So, Terra, Brockett,
Yes, Jasmin.
here we are once again.
To make your day a little brighter.
Yes. It's Monday. I don't even know what day it is. The 14th? 15th?
15th.
15th? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because my payroll remittance is due.
Uh-huh.
Good times. Of January, yeah. And how was your weekend, Terra?
Oh, okay, so it was fantastic. Well, do I have to be honest on here?
You can... If you
That was
want to be a big fat liar or whatever, you can do whatever you
fine.
want.
No, I won't be. Okay,
You
so
can filter it if you want.
I'll try it. It was fantastic. So I will tell you a little bit about myself because not everyone who sees these videos knows us.
Yes.
So I'm a sound therapist and I work with Himalayan Singing Bowl. So I spent the weekend, Friday night, doing a class with our lovely friend Andrea Chute, who offers yoga classes. She's a yogi, and so we do a yoga, nidra, and sound healing class. So I spent my Friday night meditating, and we spent our Saturday night also meditating.
Yes.
I also
With your singing bowls, your sound healing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, which was, I got to participate in that. That was awesome.
what a goodness.
It's nice to receive every so often.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And that was with Mandy Lavelle.
Yeah.
And, let me back up a little bit. We also went to the body exhibit at the Museum of Natural History, which was a little too crowded. We were moving beyond a snail's pace. We had to get the heck out of there. So we got a glimpse of a few things, including the kids got to see male body parts, which was really interesting.
Yes.
You could just see them, a little uncomfortable.
So basically the body exhibit is cadavers.
Yeah.
In different states.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In different layers of the body, right?
Yeah.
I've never been, but
Oh, you
I'm
haven't?
so
Okay.
intrigued to go, yeah.
It's really interesting, but I'll tell you, the most alarming thing was definitely the smoking the smoker lung. That freaked me out. I think it freaked the kids out.
Yeah.
It's
So what
just-
did it look like?
It was black and gray, like it just showed they show a healthy lung, like
Yeah.
a real healthy lung, and someone who's been smoking obviously for some time. It was a little bit alarming, I'm not gonna lie.
You know what that means? Kids don't smoke.
No smoking.
You want a black lung? You want the old black lung?
The old black lung. So that was that, and then okay, I'm gonna be honest. Saturday night we ended up having wine, and I'm not 14 well, I wasn't 14. I'm not 18 anymore.
I was 14.
Maybe was, but yeah. So there might have been some puking, dry heaving. Anyway, it's not pretty, and I don't really like to share that, but here I am sharing it. Anyway, it was a fabulous weekend, and we also went to look at a retreat space.
Yes, yesterday. And it was awesome at Oceanstone.
Mm-hmm.
So we facilitate women's empowerment retreats, and so we're looking to do one of those in the fall.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was...
or the spring.
Or the spring! We did one in the fall.
We did.
I had a great weekend, actually. I spent Friday night with my best friend that moved here from Ontario. And she moved here in November. And we had kind of like a date night. She planned it all. And I'm like, this is the best date ever. Like, she took me to pole dance class.
Oh, yeah.
My husband won't take me to pole dance class. So, like, I like dating girls. This is good.
It's working out. Pole dancing.
Yeah, so actually, to back up again, because Terra and I also went to belly dance class on Wednesday.
We did.
Just in Sackville at the HRM Rec Center. And our teacher Emily taught us some pretty cool little belly dance moves. One is a shimmy.
We did the shimmy.
Yeah.
And then the snake. Well, that's not it. That's more like a rap.
Like I'm doing the worm.
Yeah. And then there was some isolated hip stuff.
Yeah. You should do it now.
I totally could.
Can you do
Can I
it?
pull it over? Or you want me to do it in the car? Do it in the car. So we're going to talk about dancing today, but do you want to talk about your weekend first?
Well, basically, so Wednesday was belly dancing. And there was probably 20 of us, would you say?
Yeah.
And it was such a really neat thing to see because there was such a variety of body types and even ages. So it was really neat that we're all just kind of coming together and learning. And then, and it's a very feminine, strong dance. And then I go to this pole dancing class, and the same thing, super sexy and and empowering, actually, and
athletic, like
and athletic. Holy shit! Like, wow. Yeah. So yeah, we kind of wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, like even when I think about the Wednesday's class, she did say, you know, that this is about empowering and connecting with our bodies, and I think that's one of the things. Like, there's just nothing holding you back.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. There's nothing holding you back. You just let loose, and it's so interesting because there is this deeper connection with your body, especially as you're isolating the body parts.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you really don't realize like how much you have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Especially because you're not allowed to let your head move.
Just to stay isolated.
Yeah. So, you know, when you're a bopper, it doesn't make it easy. Anyway.
We do the Carlton?
Or the Carlton, yeah.
It's like, no, not a belly dancing.
No Carlton for you.
No.
You and I were talking about even the pole dancing. It's so interesting to me because I mean, yeah, these are sort of, I guess we could say, feminine or sexier dances, but I think we often see them in that way without seeing the strength that it requires and the athleticism and the power required for all of these things. And really, you know, there's a lot of respect to be had for
yes.
Women and men. If they're, I don't know, are there men pole dancers? There must be.
Yeah, there must be. There better be. There should be.
Somewhere. Anyway, so I think it's so interesting because we don't really think about that. I think often we probably hypersexualize, especially the pole dancing, without thinking about those other pieces of it, right? And
the interesting thing about pole dancing is it's become a sport. So they offer it at gyms. They have world competitions like in Vegas, and nice that it's tangible. Like, you know, here we are, 40-somethings, able to sign up and start and actually feel the flow of what it's supposed to feel like. And if that's the part I love, is it feels good, it feels fun, it feels playful.
And again, I think we spend so much time up here
that
we're moving back into the body, which is fantastic. And the thing about the fun and playful is it makes the time pass so quickly, and you're actually getting healthier and exercising, and you're not even paying attention to the fact that you're doing it.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
But one thing Tara and I do have in common is we do love to dance. Whenever we get the opportunity, we try to break something out. There was not, though.
But we were talking about other dances too, like that we've tried in the last few years.
Yes.
Ecstatic dance, or was it ecstatic, or is it?
I don't know if it was journey dance or static dance, but
I have tried that too. It's ecstatic dance. So,
okay.
But we did it blindfolded or with our eyes closed, and that was an amazing experience because what they did is they actually had, there were probably 15 to 20 of us.
Oh yeah.
And then they had half a dozen people that were sort of like, I don't know what you call them, gatekeepers or watchers of the room, so that if you were going to bump into anyone, they would sort of tap you and let you know, because of course your eyes are closed, so you're dancing for like an hour with your eyes closed, and they take you through like all these different types of music, and by the end of it you're exhausted.
Yes.
But it's so freeing because nobody can see you, and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. They encourage you, they invite you to give yourself permission to just let loose and be free, and don't worry about it because you're not performing. No one can see you. No one's going to witness you but you. So to be, to start tuning into the body and just experimenting almost like with movement. And I just remember at one point I was shaking my ass so hard. I was like just, and I could feel like everything jiggling, but it felt so freeing. Like I just was like, wow, like it even felt good, like on my muscles, just to like, just give her, and not worry, and maybe be more theatrical and not care. Like nobody can see me, and I was just, then you start to really feel the music, and then there's the sound, right? The sound healing aspect of just being in tune with your body, and not having all the stories about your body. And that was really cool. And that's what I like about the belly dance too, is that because it's such a wide range of body types that do it, it's not this thing where you have to look a certain way. Yeah. Which we love. Yeah. when people, and we said this last time, when people actually show up, it gives you permission to show up.
Yeah.
You know, and these women were showing up, right? So so like, why not? Like, what's gonna happen? You're gonna feel good. You might feel uncomfortable, but you grow through it, right? You go through the discomfort, and then you're like, it's not so bad. Nobody died, and it was just a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like even pole dancing. I'm 40-something years old, rocking the pole.
And I think what's interesting when we're thinking about this, because I'm meeting a lot of women who are actually trying these dances for the first time.
And they're offering them to adults, like ballet for beginners or whatever. Adults,
And I can't help but think it's like, this move to go, like I said earlier, get back into your body and think less and feel more connected to yourself. I really believe that, and get fit at the same time.
Yeah. And the cool thing about dancing is, besides everything, all the things, is that you can do it on your own. You can do it with a partner. You can do it as a group or a troupe or whatever they call it. It's universal. It's, well, like we said, but good for your body, good for your mind. Like, you usually have a sense of well-being when you're, after a good dance party or something, or even a good dance class. Yeah, there's like a sense of well-being. And also, from a physical perspective or physiological perspective, is you will gain more balance. You have more spatial awareness, like, where you are in space and time. You will be more coordinated. We're finding some dance space. And thinking about the gym, because actually we're right by Good Life. Zumba.
Oh,
that's fun.
Zumba.
That's fun shit right there, right?
Yeah.
So think about that, right? Why the classes are usually full, because everyone's having a friggin' good time working out. The music's all pumped, and it's like, yeah.
I think we're gonna have to challenge everyone to do a little dance. Yeah. Maybe they could send us clips.
That would be.
Could they? Could you?
Do you want to do a little dance right there?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna try something.
We'll see.
Oh, you're locked in.
We're locked.
Okay.